Well, new this morning, the FAA has placed multiple drone flight restrictions over certain parts of New Jersey. The restrictions are largely aimed at limiting drone flights over power stations and infrastructure. And this announcement comes as officials have repeatedly said there is no threat with the increased alleged drone sightings in the Northeast. My next guest, Will Austin, is an expert in drone technology. He's president of Warren County Community College in New Jersey and founder of its drone program. Will, thanks for coming on. First of all, what do you make of these drone flight restrictions? Do you think that they're necessary?
Well, I think at this point, with the way the public is seeing drones, that it's probably necessary to put up the temporary flight restrictions over areas. The nice thing about that is when we talk about the drones that I've personally witnessed over the last month, they're small recreational drones, small commercial drones, and they have a technology in it called geofencing. So they can stop the drone literally midair from entering into one of these areas. And if you're already in the area, the propellers on many drones will not spin at all, so you cannot take off.
Well, someone listening to this right now might say, well, why hasn't that been done before to prevent some of these incidents that are happening, like near Boston Airport and military bases?
Yeah, so not every drone has that technology in it. We have to remember that drones have been around since before 2016, before there were even rules. I was flying drones before Part 107 came out. And the other thing that people sometimes forget is that these are aircraft. We're calling them drones, and a lot of times you got them off Amazon, or maybe you got it out of Best Buy or Walmart or some other kind of store like the hobbyist store. So they're often mistaken for toys. They really are not. They are aircraft that have to follow all the restrictions of the Federal Aviation Administration. And we've had drones in the sky for many years now with very, very few incidents. So most of the drone professionals or drone flyers out there are very conscientious of the rules. And we maintain to this day the safest airspace on the planet. The FAA does a fantastic job of doing this. So we want to remember that. It's been a month now since I first heard about the drones. No one has seen a large drone as described, or at least not been able to provide evidence, I should say, for that. And the small drones have had very little incidences. But with the media attention, we got a lot of people, I think, flying at night for the first time. And flying at night is much more difficult than flying during the day.
And the FAA is saying that pilots are now reporting a dramatic increase in laser pointer hits from the ground since these mysterious drone sightings and since all this attention has been paid to it. How concerning is this?
Well, to me, it's very concerning, and because if one of those laser pointers was to hit a pilot, especially on takeoff and landing when it is the most hazardous for aircraft, it could affect their orientation. They could be disoriented, and it could affect their ability to land that plane or take that plane off safely. So you don't want to point laser pointers at anything in the sky, especially this time, well, ever. But think about all the people coming and going for the Christmas holiday. We're about to end our semester here, as are many other colleges. A lot of kids are going to be flying home. You don't want to be doing this because the drones that are in the sky right now there has been no evidence that they pose any kind of threat. And it wouldn't matter if they did. Your laser pointer is not going to have any impact on that drone. The only thing you can do with that laser pointer is affect manned aircraft in a negative way.
All right. Important message there from you, Will Austin. Thank you.